Great to have you with us. Our travels have taken us to the south of France. We're at the Orange Velodrome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the first contest of this new campaign in division rivals. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, it's so important you get off to a winning start, so this should be a very competitive game. I'm really looking forward to this competition.
Sergio Gomez. Is it going to end up being productive for them? This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Now, options are plenty. And Bellingham. They just couldn't stay in front. And now, this match is all square. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Good, sir. Oh, this looks useful. Can they forge ahead? And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. El Shaarawy. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Sergio Gomez. Good idea. And the flag does go up offside. Vigo. Crossed in there. The attack carried promise, but petered out. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, he's certainly not alone. They could nudge in front. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Now the action underway. Can Real find a response now? That's a very fine piece of tackling. A good and fair challenge. Attacking with vigour. Well, disappointing end to the move. El Shaarawy. Oh, this is looking promising. This could square the game. This looks interesting. Zinedine Zidane. He's in a good position, good sir. Strong hand on that one.
Well, a two-goal deficit, and that would probably have been it. But that save by Edison has just given them a glimmer of hope here.
And Czech has it. And it's with Petr Cech. defensive play to be applauded. Mario Götze. Samuel Lino. Is this the moment? And pure instinct from... the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
El Shaarawy. High quality defending. It is to be a throw-in. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Barnes hasn't been closed down. Trying to get back. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Jude Bellingham. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Holland. El Shaarawy. Chances on. It's still alive. Much to be admired about that approach to goalkeeping. Emiliano Buendia. And a throw-in it's going to be. Barnes. Barnes! Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target. Just wide. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. What can Real do from this position? To jump in front. Pulls it back. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Bit untidy, Götze. Excellent vision. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Zinedine Zidane. Under real pressure here. No more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Orange Velodrome. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Zinedine Zidane. Zidane's weighted pass. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And cutting it out. Mario Götze. Doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well, how about this? 4-3. Throw-ins given. Brilliant work to keep that one in play. And space to cross it. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? Oh, good-looking run. A very effective clearance. Counter-attacking chance. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, it broke down, alas. Nuno Mendes. Released it nicely. El Shaarawy. And that is defending of the highest order. And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, big chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And he's in. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. He must favour the cross. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Really good interception. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Mario Götze. And he keeps going. Could cross it in here. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. High quality defending. Now options are plenty. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And into the last 20 minutes. The attack looks promising. Options in the centre. And quick thinking defensively. Now can they counter clinically. And a fine tackle. Pass he had in mind. El Shaarawy took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Erling Haaland. That's a good ball. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. They're being pressed here. Haaland. Erling Haaland. Oh, that is a superb save. Shoot. Figo. Pulls it back. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've gone and missed a wonderful chance.
Well, with time running out, you couldn't ask for a better opportunity. I just can't see them getting another one now.
Adrian Schutt. And take it away. Might be a chance here. Simple catch, really. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. The emphasis very much on attack. Well, the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. He delivered into the box. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Nice weight on the pass. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Welcome to southern France. We're at the Stade Velodrome in the city of Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And here's the lineup for the Spicy Boys. JJ Okocha starts alongside Farrah Williams in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And there she is, in with a chance. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. Fine cross into the middle. Stopped a surefire goal. Playing it short. Williams. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Sergio Gomez. And Bellingham. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, the spicy boys could get in behind the defence. He must finish! Oh, an incredible clearance! I must say, I didn't see that coming. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So, a corner here. They'll take it short. Will it happen for them? Williams. Plenty of support here. Oh, it's a penalty! Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. And a chance for 2-0. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
And Bellingham. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And behind it's gone for a corner. And played short. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Short corner it is. Veering in field here. Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Good stuff, threading it through. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
JJ Okocha. Gyökeres. Oh, might be. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's been a spicy boys masterclass so far, and you sense it's a matter of how many for them. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, he'd been warned before, and now he's been booked.
And he's under big pressure now. He's going to have to tread really carefully here. Let's look at this again, because it gets better and better each time you see it. It's perfect technique. Lots of movement on the ball, and nothing the opposition can do about this, apart from don't give free kicks away.
And they stopped them in their tracks. Good, sir. Really good build-up, but no end product. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Could be threatening. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Mendy. Decent position. Lucas Vasquez failed to hold it. Pichon. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, half-time coming up, and this is not exactly what the home fans came to see. Stuart, your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic, they've lost key battles all over the pitch, and just haven't defended well enough. Something needs to change after the break, otherwise this could end up being a rout.
Putting his body on the line, and the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Feeding it through. Keeper getting the touch. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Chance for Götze. Well, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And the challenge apparently was timed perfectly. That's the referee's view. Spicy boys are showing good wit here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Marseille. And the ball rolling again after what was a fantastic first 45 from the Spicy boys. Oh, in with a chance! Must finish! Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Now Spicy boys exploiting the space on the flank. And it's played into the centre. Can they put it away? And in! And the second time of asking, just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Sergio Gomez. Bellingham. Wonderful chance. And just narrowly wide in the end. Luis Figo. Good tackle taken away. Chance here. Still possibilities. Zidane. And there to intervene. Pichon. Lino. And Bellingham. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, close was that? Inches away. Here it is now, a substitution. And Zidane in the way. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. And Bellingham. Zinedine Zidane. Oh, he looks threatening. Decides to shoot. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Good idea. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
And Ronaldo tries his luck. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Might be a chance to break. Will they profit from this situation? Zinedine Zidane. And Williams intercepting. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Lino. Here's Kutzer now. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Victor Gyökeres. Given away by Ronaldo. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could be dangerous. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet! See all that's open. 5-3. A productive ball from Figo. And Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And Ronaldo finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a...
And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Sending us in. Not all that convincing defensively. Firing it towards goal. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Gyökeres. Oh, fancy footwork. And his teammate got him out of trouble. And passing it well. And back now with Petr Cech. And the ball with Figo. Ronaldo. And he might be through here. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Plenty of support here. Ronaldo at the ready. And in the end, no damage done. And danger still, but not to be. It is offside. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, he looks threatening. Oh, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Ronaldo. Oh, might be. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. Now, how about the short corner? Opportunity. And in range. And nicely parried away. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were the better team.
my favourite football venues anywhere in Europe. This is the scene here at the Stade Velodrome in Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that will have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Advantage played. The line-up then for the hosts.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
1-0 then. Jones. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, the referee opting for the lenient approach this time.
I think it's a great bit of refereeing. Everybody now knows the next foul will be punished.
Oh, he's only gone and found the net! What purity of hit! Caught it absolutely perfectly!
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So back underway following the equaliser. Zinedine Zidane. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Teammates available. But really sticking to their task defensively. And options in the centre. Buendia. And on to Bellingham. That's a good-looking pass. Opportunity to take the lead. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Future stars finding room out wide. Maradona. She's on her own in the centre. Well, not the best attempt we've ever seen from her, in all honesty.
And probably the wrong decision. The cutback was the better option. She didn't take that, and there you see the result. A wild miss in the end.
And possibilities here. Timely intervention. Mario Götze. Immaculate placement from Mario Götze. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Zidane! Well, body in the way. Textbook defending inside the box. Maradona. Now can they counter clinically? Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. And a chance to whip it in here. Buendia. Zidane. And that's a very good parry. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Oh, big chance! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Possession lost by the future stars. To hit the target. Good effort, though. Zidane. So the fans are screaming, have a go. A good and fair challenge. The referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. It's looking promising. Nothing there to tidy up. Plenty of support here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Shielding the ball superbly. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's going to be a double substitution. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Firing it towards goal. Strong hand on that one. Up behind for another corner. Keeper's done well to hold on to that. Mario Goodson. Bellingham. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, off the post. Still alive. And the danger cleared.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
And the future stars come away with it now. Oh, he looks threatening. 20 minutes remaining. Now, options are plenty. Delivering it into the box. A decisive clearance it was. Let's wait on the pass. And it goes! The level
great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Al-Salim. Promising looking attack from future stars. Determined defending. Defending really well. The flag has gone up here. Offside it is. The emphasis very much on attack. Opportunity. Oh, powerful effort. Close. Time for a change then. Bentancur. Not smooth in possession. Bentancur. Oh, fancy footwork. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Manuel Götze. Well, this could really help the cause. And he stopped them in their tracks. And he has options available. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Must be! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Can he finish? Well, remember that save if they do battle back.
Well, not long left now, so that was a big, big save.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And quick thinking defensively. A look at the starting 11 for United.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward run.
Still alive. And a time for cool heads.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. I think it's fair to say he's part of the fixtures and fittings at the club now. His 250th appearance, and quite the accomplishment, isn't it, Stuart?
Well, he deserves a lot of credit for the way he's performed since signing all those years ago. He's been absolutely brilliant. The fans, coaching staff and teammates know just what a top-class professional he is. Let's hope he plays well today.
Palmer. Tackle taken away. Could be dangerous. And thwarted there following the cross. Palmer. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Lucas Vasquez. Could be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Palmer with it. Perfect tackle. That's a good pass. Now, will they do it from here? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Good serve. Tracy. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Good serve. Kramer. Douglas. Douglas with it. Palmer. And teammates to play it to. Spot on with that tackle. Buendia. That's a good-looking shot. Well, just off target, but it goes down as a chance to extend their lead.
Well, it was a decent effort, but in the end, not quite good enough, was it?
Very quick thinking there. Douglas on the ball. Tracy. And Bellingham. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Douglas. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Jude Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Bellingham, thwarting him. And defensive play to be applauded. Now the counter-attack looks on. Trying to open them up. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Will it be? Ball is loose. That's a good-looking pass. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Substitution time it is here. And he read it superbly. Mario Götze at the ready. It's an opportunity. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, it might be. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Moving it forward. Bellingham! Rifled against the post, but back in play. And it goes! A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. 3 goals without reply. Douglas with it. Going well. The delivery. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Into the final 20 minutes. Fine pass from Zidane. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he... just needs to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Clean challenge. Takes on the shot. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Shiloh Tracy. How to play it goes. He was under a bit of pressure. Samuel Lino. Now, who can he play it to? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Kesic. Douglas on the ball. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Douglas. Good tackle. Kesic. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. How about that for a pass from Diego Maradona? Thwarted by the post. Oh, this looks useful. And defensive play to be applauded. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top. and bustle of Marseille, we find this wonderful football theatre, the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming your way. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Promising sequence. A look at the starting 11 for United. David De Gea between the posts. Luis Figo plays with John Barnes in the wide positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And intercepting it. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Rudiger. It's a neat move, and he's through here. And danger still. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Really good challenge. Kefren Turam. And back to Yashin. Figo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, it's never an easy task, is it, trying to keep John Barnes quiet? Somebody's going to have to. Stuart, your thoughts on what he might produce today?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Jude Bellingham. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Might be able to profit from this position, Luis Figo. But they took care of the situation defensively. Mario Götze. Noor. Lot to like about that pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Götze! Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. And intercepted it. Given away again. Teammates available. And Bellingham. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Barnes hasn't been closed down. Options in the centre. Figo. And he's tipped it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. And there's the delivery. Danger averted for now. And a good-looking ball. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Lev Yashin. Thuram. Barnes. Intercepting it intelligently. Zinedine Zidane. Is it going to end up being productive for them? A fine reading of the situation. And defensive play to be applauded. Lev Yashin. Oh, it was a terrible looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. And the referee does send him off. No arguments there.
Well, no complaints really, but they need to reorganise now and quickly.
Well, he fancied his chances, but shame about the finish ultimately. Determined defending. Noor, opportunity here, and fine goalkeeping. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Disappointing for United to give it away like that. And passing it well. And will it be the leveller? Real chance. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Mohamed Noor. And taking it away. Trying to open up the defence. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And quick thinking defensively. Well, there it is. The first half is now in the history books here at the Orange Velodrome. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And a chance for the lead. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Played over. Just knocked it out of there. Takes the shot. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Couldn't keep it. Lev Yashin. That's a good pass. Bellingham. Moving it forward. Will he find the net? Crucial piece of defending. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, they have to pay attention. That's a goal. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Bellingham. Now Zidane. Zidane trying to split up in the defence. Well, it's normal to have high expectations where John Barnes is
concerned. Can he finish it here, Derek?
Oh, magnificent reaction. Götze. Good work to win the ball back by United. Incisive pass. And he's kept it out. Fully. Somehow reaching it. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. I couldn't really direct it where he wanted.
Well, as you can see, they've done everything in terms of creativity. They just need to finish one of these chances off to take the lead.
He's in behind. Keeper did his job to begin with. Patrick Berg. Here's Götze now. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, it's a goal! Playing a man short doesn't seem to bother them. They hit the front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Careless in possession. A long way out here. The save was a good one. And over comes the corner. Still not clear. Nice looking move this. Oh, good defending to stop a decent looking attack. Mario Götze. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today. His movement has been excellent. That was a decent chance to get his second of the game.
Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. For United. And they take advantage of the situation. Stood for them to produce something exciting. Maradona! And the ball is loose. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Well, that would have been game over. But unless they show more quality going forward, there's just no way back.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
There's 10 minutes remaining here. is very much on attack. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, it's certainly been exciting, but can they find an equaliser here? They've created so many chances throughout the game, but they just need the ball.
And it was a magical save, it was! Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Dalglish. Excellent block.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
This could square the game. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. They are committed to making the substitution here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? That's the clearance that was needed. This might be ideal for the counter. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And he's made headway. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, they were certainly outplayed, no doubt about that. But they showed a lot of character and had a bit of luck. But it's still a very good win for them.